I say what ho, chaps and chavits, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes, indeed, returning with Majora's Mask 3D number 13, I think.
Part 13 now indeed it is, Tales of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on Nintendo 3DS, and goodness me, I dare say, we are here once more in Ikana Canyon, just about to make our way over to guess where, old chap?
The Stone the Stone Tower!
The Stone Tower of Legend, Tales, that's right.
Yes.
One of the most famed dungeons in the whole of the Zelda series, and of course we can soar straight over to the Ikana Canyon and get this show on the road.
Most certainly, and quite a hard place this is, the Stone Tower, so for goodness sake, give us your support.
That's right, Tales, we're going to need your backup here, you know. As you can see, here we are once more in Ikana Canyon. Now, of course, what we're going to do first off the bat here, Tales, is get ourselves another fairy from this bush right here, as you can see. You never know when you might need those, old chap.
No, indeed, we need those fairies.
There you go.
Yes, did we save our game from last time?
Of course, we did indeed save our game from last time. Now, we are at presently 6:26 in the evening on the first day, so we should be okay for time, I think, old chap.
Right, yes, okay.
I hope, anyway.
Well, I hope so, yes.
Okay, so let's proceed up the left-hand pathway as we did before, Fedales, and now curving round to the right, as you can see there, and run past all the baddies you may encounter. Now we are heading to the far back right of this area, which means we'll have to go over here towards the general direction of this ramp here, as you can see.
Right, ignoring the baddies there.
That's right.
Just going straight past, right.
Indeed, we have two fairies,
here.
so we should be okay. This ramp can be walked up, despite what you may think, and in there, it lies in there.
The Stone Tower!
We have arrived, Fedales, indeed at the Stone Tower. As you can see, this place is, of course, a place of legend in Zelda, but this part here is just the mere entrance. We have to get to the top first, you know.
You have to get to the top, and you don't just jump up there, you've got to think about this one.
Indeed. Now, of course, you may recall the song we learned previously was the Elegy of Emptiness. Now, this will prove very handy, because, of course, from the skeleton Fedales, you know.
Yes,
this
indeed.
will prove very handy, because we have to make duplicates of Link to stand upon these switches. Now, it was, let's see here, YXYRYAX. There we go, as you can see. The Elegy of Emptiness. That will make us clone of Link to stand on that switch and keep the button down for us, as you're about to see here.
Most certainly.
There you go.
Do, and it does. Look at that.
As you can see, and Link's going to step forward now, and there is his clone holding down the button, as you can see there.
There it is.
Ben, I will call him,
Ben,
rather affectionately.
Yeah.
Oh, I say, goodness Ben.
Yes.
Now, of course, we're going to equip our hookshot now, Fedales, and glance our eyes to the sky. As you can see, there's the hookshot spot.
Right. Okay, so we can get that now. Now we've released that.
Yes, and there's a beamos here, so in this case we're going to want to use a bomb to fend off the nasty little rider. We don't want him laser zapping us, old chap, do we? So there we are. Place the bomb down there, as you can see, and blow the Fedales sky high.
Blow it up. Oh, this is a good job.
And sometimes they drop bombs, and not always.
Not
yes,
always.
there we are, some bombs. Okay.
Right, okay, fine.
Let's break open these pots and loot their goodies, as you can see. Don't get knocked by the beamos. I have to warn you, if you fall down there at any point during this ascendant of the tower, you will have to start all over again from scratch.
Right,
so don't fall.
That's really sort of angry things, so don't bother doing that.
As you can see, we shall change over to the Goron mask right now, as you can see, and once more repeat the process, because you can have up to 4 copies of yourself using the different masks available. So YXYRYAX once more to play the Elegy of Emptiness, and now we'll see a statue of Goron Link being formed before our very eyes.
Most certainly, yes indeed. As you said there, we've got a number of different ones we can sort of change into, meaning that we can hold more than one statue or big stone down.
That stout fellow, as you can see, is now guarding that particular statue. And now let's get the hookshot back once more from our inventory, as you can see there, and take off that Goron mask. We're going to have to use the hookshot once more to ascend to the next level, which is up there, as you can see.
Right, okay, carefully does it, then up we go.
Carefully we go now, Fedales. As you can see, we have no baddies around here. We can now step on the third and final switch of this particular pathway and change to Zora Link this time.
Using Zora, yes.
Who can form a third statue for our perusal. So
3 statues. I hope we get these back, don't we?
I think so. Why, yes. As you can see, there we are, Zora Link, and once more, YXYRYAX to play the old Emptiness song there, and this should form the third statue of Link for our perusal and use.
Most certainly, it should do.
Let's see now, and I think that'll hold the button down once more. Let's see, there he is.
Yes, that's truly held. Right, okay.
These things are quite spooky, really, old chap.
They are. You just left it there. There's nothing there. Suddenly it's just there.
Anyway, let's change back from Zora Link to regular Link and cross over the newly formed pathway, as you can see.
Being careful not to fall down.
Why don't we use the bunny hood just in case?
Yes, but with the bunny hood, don't overshoot.
That's a good point. point indeed, old boy. Don't overshoot, fellows. There we are. 1 and 2 and 3. And you can just about make it, as you can see
Just
there.
about make it, yes.
So let's make sure we go the right way now. We're, of course, going to have to use the hook shot once more and aim up for the next area, which is up there, surrounded by those bally rocks, as you can see.
Right, now carefully does it. There we are, up there.
Okay,
Rocks coming down the
nice
road.
and steady now. Let's make sure we go past the rock and scoot past him thus, as you can see.
Right.
And it's okay to reform your 3 statues now. The old ones down south will be consumed and used up when you make new ones.
Right, okay, so we'll start with Link, I think, isn't it?
There we are, there's Link's one, as you can see, fellows. Indeed, this is the first of the 3 required to ascend yet again.
Most certainly, you have to be very patient and very clever with this game, that's for sure.
Yes, we're getting to a tough part of the game here, fellows. This is no joke, you know. There we are, the first of the 3 platforms has moved, as you can see there. We're just going to make our way over the gap here, and let's see if we can reach the next hookshot point from here, old chap.
Right, let's have a go.
I believe he's up there, and
right,
over we go. Once
go.
more, a Beamo's up here, so take him out quickly, otherwise he'll knock you for 6, and you don't want that. Goodness me.
No, we don't. Especially if he knocks you down, because remember, as we said there, if you get knocked off the edge here, you have to start all over again.
That's right. Oh, I say, steady on now. There we are. He's down, as you can see.
Be careful,
He's dropped some bombs there, rather useful now. Of course, this particular switch here will change again over to Zora Link to use the said transformation. I'm just thinking, I do hope it's worked. It has worked. There we go.
Yes, it has. There we are.
That's bringing forth 2 blocks, as you can see, for our use in a minute down there. So we're going to use, I believe, Goron Link this time, actually.
Yes.
Don't mess up and forget which masks you've already used, otherwise your work previously will be erased and you'll have to go all the way back down again.
Exactly, so it's Link,
Goron
Goron,
Link.
and then Zora.
That's right, so in our case it's Link, Goron, Zora in that order.
Yes,
You may wish to follow that order if it helps your memory, I say.
Well, yes, you might do. If not, you can just watch, but if you're doing your own one, for goodness sake, remember it.
That's right, there we are, fellas.
Right.
As you can see, that's now the 2nd out of 3 moved into place, and it's just the 3rd one, the Zora one. It seems to be moving all over the place, doesn't it?
Well, it is. It's sort of going around left, right, and then sort of joining up with that one, isn't it?
Most confusing. Oh,
Okay,
there's things
right.
moving all over the place. There we are. There are 2 statues in place, so let's change back to regular Link once more and use our hookshot again. Lots of ascending going on here.
Or ascending and well, no, not descending. Hopefully, just ascending.
Just ascending,
See,
preferably.
descending
chap.
part's not so good.
No, that's right. So
Right.
let's see where we have to go. I wonder where the next switch is, old boy. Well,
I don't know.
there appears to be one over yonder, I think. So perhaps we can cross the top of this hookshot point here. Thus. There we are, and I do believe we can reach it over there with a tally-ho, and off we go.
Yes, tell you how off we go.
Okay,
And there we are.
now, as you can see, this particular one also has a switch of its own over here, and once more we'll step on that switch like so. There she goes.
Bring
That's
over the block.
3rd of 3 blocks now. The
Third of 3.
And we're
Sounds
going
good
to
to me.
use which one, old chap?
Zora!
Zora Link, that's right, Zora Bally
Zora.
Link. Okay, there he is, videos. Let's play the energy of emptiness one more time, baby. YXYRYAX. There we
Right,
are.
okay.
Oh, I messed it up, old chap.
Did you? Oh, never mind.
And I can't believe I got this wrong, old chap.
Well,
Goodness
that's
me.
it.
There we are.
Why something? Well, yes.
He's strumming away, as you can see, and
Strumming
that
away.
should make the 3rd, nay, 6th statue of our little quest here.
Yes, indeed, because you don't just go up to the top like Batman on this one. It takes thought, tact, and skill.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, it is a bit like Batman, old chap. I mean, it's like he has the grapnel, doesn't he? You know.
Batman he just does one. He just presses it. It goes up once. He doesn't have to do all this.
Link
This
doesn't
is-
have that
this is
luxury.
skill, and you have to be clever. You see.
Well, indeed. Okay,
You stand at the bottom and just fire it and it goes up to the top.
well, it's not quite the same, really, is it, old
Of course
chap?
it's not.
So let's get the bunny hood once more on and do a bit of crossing over, as you can see, Vales. 1 and 2.
And don't fall.
Don't fall, whatever you. And can you believe it? But actually, we're still not done.
I can't believe it. Look up.
I don't believe this, old boy.
How far have we to go?
There's yet another place to go to. There's one over here now.
My
Goodness
word, this is
me.
going on and on, isn't it?
They're
This is
making
really
us
difficult.
work for it, old chap,
You
I have to
have
say.
to work. If you think you're just going to walk into the stone temple, absolutely forget that. That won't happen.
No,
You'll have
indeed.
to work to get in there.
That's right.
Well, you're in
Past-
there, but to go through it, you will.
Indeed, past these boulders, as you can see, I believe there's one at the end of this little walk. Whoa, hey.
Oh, careful.
Now, we're going to have to use our hookshot. Make sure you walk right to the end of this walkway, fellows. Mind the boulders to your left and right, otherwise you won't reach this hookshot spot up here, you'll see.
Yes.
There we are, as you can see. Now it's a bit more hookshot ascending, I understand. We'll stand on this one and aim just to the right there. And this should be, I think, the final hookshot ascendance point. And there we go, a long deserved and awaited owl statue.
Right, quickly save that so you don't have to do it all over again.
Indeed.
If you do fall off there, well, you know, it's not too good, and then you've got to go and get upset and spoil the cornflake packet or something.
Kick the cat and that sort of thing.
Crush it.
Oh, I say there was a fairy there, but not to worry.
Right,
As
okay.
you can see there, fellows, we have now topped up our goodies there, our consumables, and I understand we're going to have to place, yes, 3 more statues. statues on these 3 to cross over to the temple proper.
Well, I think you may have to, yes.
Right, so let's step on the statue as you can see now, Fedils, and play the elegy once more. That's a total of 9 elegies. Goodness
9
me.
elegies to play just to get to this point, yes. And there's no way around it either.
There's no way around this, old boy. No fast route. You have to go through all 9 songs and just keep playing that tune until you're in.
So if you think Game Time and Bertie is spinning out, you're wrong. We're not. You have to do this.
No, indeed, this is no yarn, old boy. You're going to have to do the whole 3, I say. So let's see now. That's 1 platform in place there. We'll stand on the central one next to get the old Goron platform in place.
Yes.
There's lots of cutscenes going on here, I have to say, old
There's
boy.
things going on, yes.
We'll stand on that central platform there, thus, as you can see, and play the Goron elegy. So let's just change over here, old boy.
Yes, indeed, let's
Where's
change
he
up.
gone, I say? There he is. Okay.
Goron.
Goron, Link, like so. We're going to play yet another elegy. This is number 8, and yes, I am keeping track, old chap.
Yes, I should think you are. I think everyone is.
It's quite a lot of work, isn't it, old boy?
It's a lot of work, yes,
Goodness
indeed.
me.
Yes.
Okay, there we are. He's finished banging away at the drums, I say. So we should now have another statue in place there, and indeed we do. And of course that block goes in, it's getting dark here, I say. That block goes in place over there, and then we shall stand on the Zora platform over here, thus as you can see. There we are. We should trigger the 3rd block going into place. There you go.
Over, that's right.
That's right. So
don't start trying to jump with just 2, it won't work.
That's right, old boy. We shall change over to a Zora Link, as you can see here, using 2 changes of the mask, and I do hope this should be finally our ticket into the Jolly Stone Tower.
Into the temple itself, yes.
How long did that take, old chap?
Well, it doesn't matter, it has to be done, you see.
Yeah, I say.
And if you fall off, goodness me, it'll take double the time.
It'll take you all the way down, all the way back down to the start, for goodness sake.
All the way dap. Yes, that's right, dap.
Of course, old boy.
We'll go dap.
The other blocks down south have now reset. However, we do have a clear entrance route into the pathway. So let's get our bunny hood on once more and hop over there, basically like a bunny, I suppose.
And a little tip from Bertie is don't fall off at this point.
No, don't fall off, otherwise you'll cry, and I'll cry too if I fall off. So here we are. As you can see, we've made it, Fedils, into the Stone Tower.
Straight into the Stone Tower entrance.
Thank you very much.
Temple.
But wait a moment, is that upside down over there, old chap?
Oh my word, yes it is.
Hey, that's interesting.
Yes.
Well, this is shaping up to be quite the temple for Fedils, I have to say. First things first, get over to the left-hand side and save your game here, I say.
Save your game, yes. Or add to your shame if you don't.
That's important, I say. Now, of course, we're going to make our way also to the left-hand door here. This, I understand, is the first point of entrance into this temple, whereupon we shall come across a room containing these horrible, rat things, old chap. They're bomb tools, I say. Nasty Fedils, I say. Now, where's he gone? That's the question. He's gone up on the wall, for goodness sake.
Oh, is he? How dare.
I know. How dare he do that? Ah, he was behind me all along.
Oh, he was there. Right, okay.
Okay, that's Bond over on the wall, as you can see, which is revealed behind it an interesting sort of box of sorts. And as you may have guessed, this is in fact a puzzle containing many switches. So I'll just show you around here. You'll have to place the crate firstly onto that switch there, so get moving.
Right, so pull that one up there.
That's right.
And you can see the chest there, just on the top of the
ceiling.
But
the chest is upside down again.
It certainly is, but we'll find out about that later.
What's going on here? Why are so many things upside down?
Well, there we are, you see, yes.
Okay, as you can see, we'll pull this large block into place over here, and then give it a good old shove and get it onto that switch inside the ground there.
That's right, yes.
That, of course, will click into place and secure the first of the switches, and there are many more switches in the room, so that's just one. So what we'll have to do now is make our way to the back left of the room, whereupon we'll come across a very large, bombshell.
Those things, yes.
Bombshell, yes. A very large switch as well.
One heart-removing bombshell.
One heart, the absolute cad, that's right. We'll change over to our large friend, Goron Link, who can in turn stamp this switch down into the ground.
Jolly good idea, yes.
Like that, there we are. Now let's change over, as you can see, and play the energy event in this once more. This is now the 10th time.
Yes,
What does be?
Just what you see, now this is one of the reasons you had to pick this up, because without this song you'd just been going around just passing the time of day and doing nothing.
That's right, you wouldn't be able to do
Trying to pretend you don't have to do it, and you do.
Indeed, I say. So, as you can see, we've just done that particular one. Now let's make our way around here and loot these boxes for anything good, but sadly there's nothing here, never mind. So, on a leisurely pace, we shall go now to this switch here and play Zora Link's tune, I understand, old chap. So
yes, Zora, yes.
Change over to our Zora friend thus, as you can see. There we are, 2 changes of the mask, and of course, once more, you know what to do by now, Fedils. It's playing that old LG, YXY, I beg your pardon, YRAX, as you can see there.
Right.
That's quite a tough song to memorise, but after you've played it so many times, it's natural, I
have
to
say. Well, of course
it
is, yes. Well, yes, exactly that many times, yes.
Indeed, old boy. There we are.
Now, we should have got something going on now, I think.
Oh, I say we have a cutter job here, I think. Take the cutters of justice, sir. There we are.
Yes, so we did.
Okay, now let's turn on this switch over here, and we need to play another energy, because if you walk off that switch, the door that's just opened will shut again,
Exactly, and we'll be back to square square one, nearly.
Exactly. So now we'll just get our ocarina out and play the energy once more to keep the door open so we can pass through it.
Right,
you
okay,
have to
good
really
idea.
stay on your toes here, don't you?
Oh, you have to think, yes, indeed, yes.
I say you do. So let's see what happens
Stand
now.
on your own 2 feet.
Yes.
Or 4 feet, or 6, 8 feet in this region.
I think it's 8 feet, actually.
Oh, yes.
There we are. As you can see, we've now arrived at another courtyard of some sort, and let's change over, shall we? In fact, let's keep moving, I say. That's a better idea. We don't want to stand around here for too long. There's many nasties here. However, I can see a bombable floor in the floor. There we are, bombable floor.
Cracks in the floor there, blow that up.
That's right, let's have a look.
And then we'll get some more.
Okay, all right.
What about these plants behind you?
Two in one shot. So, fellows, as you can see, having blown a hole in the floor, get out of the way, you can now proceed off to the right here, which is in fact a set of stairs that lead down to the next room.
Oh, right, okay,
so, we have a room filled with lava and these Armo statues, as you can see. Now, fortunately, our friend Goron Link, as you may recall, is somewhat immune to lava. In fact, very immune to lava. We can dash up these fails and give them a good old punch, and one hit is all it does, you know. Just one hit, and they're down.
Yes, okay.
There we go. However, they will follow you and try to explode, so watch out for that, I say. We're going to keep clearing them like so,
keep
as
whacking
you can
away.
see. And sometimes they'll actually blow each other up with their own explosion, but make sure they don't catch you in that
well,
rather nasty explosion.
I think we've got to take a few of them out, I think.
Yes, I think we have. Oh, he's
Here
going for it,
and
and he appears to still be intact, actually.
Well,
there we are.
Smashing him till he goes.
Now, he's going to follow behind me, as you can see there, in a nasty fashion, and blow up with a sort of nasty attack there.
Well,
now,
he's gone.
If we'll change back now to normal Link, we can use our mirror shield to activate this sun platform over here.
Yes.
There we are. As you can see, that has in fact opened up a new room containing 2 more of those nasty fellows.
Right.
Who need to be punched with Goron Link once more. And of course,
a chest.
Treasure chest. But that chest is not the one we're looking for.
Oh, really?
No, indeed. Let's wait for those 2 chaps to blow up, shall we? Tally-ho, off they go. All right.
Okay,
and in front of us, we have another chest appearing.
Another chest?
This chest galore, I say.
Oh, there is, yes.
Right, okay.
Look at those hearts.
Let's get these hearts over here. We'll open this one first, I say. Not inside your shell, Link. What's inside? Oh, I say. No, right. It's not a small chest after all.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
It's a big chest, I say, and inside it we have, let's have a look. It is the dungeon map.
The dungeon map.
Right, that'll come in handy. You can, of course, look to your bottom screen trails and now have a look at that dungeon map if you so desire. But the chest you really need here is inside the lava, of course, which contains, and I quote, let's see, a small key.
The small key, that's just what we need.
The small key is exactly what we need. So
I think that's a slightly different configuration than the 64 version.
I think there was a slight change, perhaps 4 armresses in the 64 version as opposed to 6 now in the 3DS one.
Yes, so I think you defeated the knights and then got the chest after that, but they added to the lava this time.
As you can see, fellows, we're going to loot these plants once more for supplies and essential goodies before going through this small key door, since that's the only place we can go, I say, which takes us into a watery room, as you can see there.
Right,
now,
water means Zora.
I do think, old boy, this is quite a confusing room at first. Let's have a look round, shall we? We have a Beamos over here, he's trouble, I say, and of course on the other side we have perhaps what seems to be a mirror of this existing configuration. So let's change it into Zora Link here, I do believe.
That's right, yes.
After all, Zoras like water, don't they, old chap?
Well, of course they do, they love them, yes. So in we go.
Off we go, tally-ho, fellows, into the water, and let's go underneath that, shall we? I think like that we'll swim straight through, and oh, there's some mines there, I say.
What's the mines? Careful of those.
Right, fellows, okay, we are looking at quite a large change here since the 64 version. We had to work it out, old chap.
Yes, we did, yes.
What we have over here is in fact this switch, which can only be reached by diving into the water and then jumping out as Zora Link whilst using his super special fast swimming move of sorts he does with the R button.
Exactly. Now before you just swam underneath and access the chest you've revealed like that.
Directly, but you
because
can't
do it now.
That's right. As you can see, dive into the water like that, then straight out. I say,
very close.
So close.
Let's have another go.
My word. As you can see, that is certainly the method to reach this thing. And
it's the way. Yes.
Actually, I suppose we could clear the obstacles first if we so wish. We'll just try again, like so.
Okay,
So
you could
pass that down and then wait for it.
No, you're going to have to clear the obstacles.
I think you're right, old boy.
Yes.
Let's try doing that, shall we?
We'll but clear the obstacles, then we'll have a free run.
To have a free run, as you can see, I've completely missed.
Well, that's a practice shot.
You have to aim low with these things.
Yeah, aim low with those.
There we are. There's one. Oh no!
Cut the chains.
Almost.
Actually, no, if you cut the chains, that could make it worse.
That was so close. They almost collided, but not quite, old boy.
Well, let's have another go already.
Let's have another go, I say. Well, there we are. Down and then up. As you can see, there we go.
Nice job, right, straight on.
Hard to judge, I have
that was
to say.
hard, yes. Not easy to do that. We've got another chest revealed.
There's a chest, as you can see, fellows.
Right.
That was quite a tough one, I have to say, old boy.
That was jolly tough, yes.
Let's get out of the water and go and claim the prize. I wonder what could be inside, old chap.
Well, let's have a look and see.
I don't know. Let's have a look. It's a
key.
small
That's exactly
key.
what we need. Right,
I dare say, fellows, that was quite a tough
It was.
brain bender there. That was quite
Yes.
a tough one. But anyway, we now, of course, have a small key in our possession, so we can go down to the next room past the hand video, which is not very handy, you'll
Now,
see.
those of you know, that's quite a difference to the previous version.
That's right. Of course, they are throwing little changes here and
Oh,
there.
yes.
You'll have to be on your toes.
Yes,
Videos,
you
I
won't
have
just
to
go
say.
and do it because you have to think. You see, we got caught out there, didn't we?
We did very much get caught out, I have to say.
Okay.
So let's keep punching these chests open, shall we? Or pulse
Punch your
these things.
chest.
And we're going to rise to the top of the room now,
Right.
where I believe on the far side we can see a locked door. Now, just before we go to get the locked door, it would be wise here, I think, to, shall we say, unleash the mirror shield on this particular mirror here. That'll take us back to the start and give us a passageway straight into this room, you see.
Right, let's see if that happens then.
So as you can see, closing on the mirror like so, it's quite a fine tolerance as always with these things, as you can see.
Yes.
Oh my word, it's very fine indeed, old chap.
We're going to have to charge it up, I think.
We're going to have to crouch like that, old boy, I think so. Let's crouch. There we are. As you can see, that'll charge up the mirror. Now run along, and there we are. It's on now, and use your shield to activate the pillar.
No, we need more charge.
Just in time. Just missed it, I say.
We need plenty of charge on that one.
It's a very fine tolerance once again here.
It is.
The game is not giving you much leeway here at all in any way.
No,
this
it
is
isn't,
tougher than Ocarina of Time, I have to say, old
It
chap.
is, so charge that good and well this time.
There we are, it's charged nicely now, and we should be able to go over here and give that a good old spot of activation if I can actually reach the thing. There we are.
There it goes, right.
That, of course, opens the doorway back to the main central room. So that's a new passageway, and also here we
Yes.
have a bomb shoe of all things. Get away, go away, goodness me.
My word.
Well, we can open this chest and receive yet another item, which is in fact something sort of magnetic, old chap.
Is it really? Oh,
I
know.
believe so.
Yes, yes,
It's
an
known
important
as, let's see,
Wonderful.
the compass.
The compass, right, okay.
Okay,
Yes.
we've now acquired the compass and the map, so we know precisely where we're going. Now, using our newly acquired key there, which was very tough to get, I have to say, there's a chest on the ceiling there too, because of course we shot a switch earlier over here as part of our quest to solve it. That iced up switch reveals that chest there. In
It
case you need
does,
to know
yes.
that,
Yes,
Fidel.
it does.
So let's use our key on this door and go straight through.
Right, yes, indeed.
I wonder what waits on the other side. It's this totem pole thing, old chap.
Oh, the totem pole,
Totem.
right.
This looks Gorony to me.
It does, yes, indeed. Now,
What do you
why
say,
don't
Jack?
you...
I
hit
think
it
we should
before.
change to Goron Link. It reminds me of the thing in the other area, of course, being the snowhead
That's
thing.
right,
there,
yes.
shall
Now,
we?
I think I know
pillars.
what's going to happen here.
Right,
Let's
let's have a look. We punched those three things out of the way. We've got these little fluffy black things here. These are no good.
Right.
Now, I do think we're going to have to let some light into this room in order to actually trigger those sun platforms.
No, well,
So-
yes, indeed. There's the light. Now, the
Perhaps-
lights just come in. You smash the pillar and the lights come down, you see?
Oh, of course.
Oh,
you're
yes, yes,
quite
indeed,
right.
yes.
Well spotted, old chap.
Yeah, that's
Good
what the
thinking,
idea of
man.
punching it, see?
So let's get the mask off, as you can see, and I
Yes.
think, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to use this now. Now, the first question I have here is, what can these things do for us on the wall here?
Well, let's find out.
Let's have a look, shall we? No, they're just sort of, they're ornamental, if you will, old chap.
Right, so maybe where's
No.
the block at the other end?
Oh, steady on now. He was just behind us, old boy there. Let's see if we can't reach that block. As you
Yes,
can
yes,
see, we can't reach it from here. Let's take all these out, shall we? Aha! There we go. Let's unleash another treasure chest. I suspect that's a fairy inside there.
Well,
old
it
boy.
could be, yes, indeed.
So-
I think we need to
So
target
now,
the block.
let's keep going, and we'll try to, as you can see, using that ray of light there, we shall charge that one up and run over, and very quickly activate the block there. Thus, as you can
Right,
see.
okay, yes.
You have to be sharp there once again, fellows. It's not no easy task, I have to say.
No, indeed.
Now,
So, there we
have
are.
more mirrors here, but I don't think we have a need for those. We do actually. Look at that.
There's
we
another
do.
one. There's a chest there, but that doesn't
That's
really,
not the one.
doesn't
old
reveal
chap.
our way.
Oh, there's
Oh, my
something.
word.
Yeah, it's
one of those.
It's I don't know what it is actually. old
Don't
chap.
know what it is. Hit
It's
it.
a Majora and smells like gunpowder. She says, or so she says. Perhaps Goron Link might be able to get rid of that. I didn't expect that, old boy.
No.
Oh, he sort of blew up in my face, but never mind.
Not to worry.
Okay, that was quite
Well,
unpleasant,
yes,
old
what's he
chap.
trying to guard all that effort?
I don't know. It's only a stray fairy. Alas,
Stray
fellows.
fairy, ridiculous,
Our
right.
quest here
Okay.
is not done by
No, indeed.
far.
So let's. We need to direct the light, I believe. Another one there.
You're quite right, old chap.
Onto that other one. Then
We're
to,
going to. That's right.
get our way through. Once again, changes there to the 64.
That's right, old boy.
version.
We're going to have to use that beam and charge. Get out of the way. I say. There we are. We shall use that mirror, as you can see, and charge that one up. Then
Yes.
dash along and charge this one up over here. Oh,
Right.
it's already turned off. My word. That wasn't
Well,
much
you
time
don't
at
get long,
all.
do you?
No, I say you don't, old chap. Let's charge that up with a good old blast of the beam. Rush over here and charge this up with a blast of the beam, as you can see.
That's it,
all
rush
you
over
get,
there and
very
charge that one up quickly.
Oh!
You need more charge.
We need more charge.
You
time
have to
there.
wait a bit longer.
That's right, old boy. We don't get long, as you can see, so we'll have to just charge that side up.
Just be patient. Just wait here for a little while.
We'll just wait here for a couple of seconds, perhaps, old boy. So
Yes.
we're going to give that a nice, good powering up with the mirror, and then when that's fully charged, run over to the other one, because we need both mirrors to use or to activate the block. I say.
Yes, and do the same with the other one. We need to leave that that one running a little while, I think.
That's right, old boy. The maximum amount of time, in fact, old chap. There we are.
Indeed.
Let's have a look.
We've got slightly longer time.
Lots and lots of charge, as you can see there, Fales. It's still going, and I think
Let's go.
that should do the job. Let's go. Let's have a look now. There we go.
Yes, that's it. Right.
Bob is your uncle, Fales.
Okay.
This is quite a taxing dungeon, old chap.
It
really
is. Certainly, yes. So
okay.
we go through there.
Now let's check to our left and right. We have on that side a box, and there's another Majoron there, as you can see, or Negeron. And I bet there's one on the other side too, old chap.
Oh,
yes,
yes, there is, yes.
Let's keep going, shall we?
Yeah,
We
just
shan't be stopping now, you know. There
Right.
we are. The door is now shut, and we have reached. That was the Goron room, and now it's time for the Deku room.
Right, indeed. I can see the old flower there, so looks like we need to hover over here.
I can definitely see a pattern here, old chap.
Yes, from vent to vent, I think.
We have some ventilation here, which should be used a bit like thermal currents to keep Deku Link going.
That's right. That should. Yeah, those currents will
Let's
bump him
make
up in
sure
the air and
we
then on to the
don't
next
stop
one.
for any rupees or anything else, basically. We're just going to keep moving from current to current, and you don't get much leeway here at all.
You don't,
Look
no,
at that
you
turn,
certainly
old chap.
don't.
Look at that turn, I say. I don't think we're going to make it, old boy. Let's have
press
a
the
look.
Oh, that's
just
it.
about, I
Press
say.
the forward button and get over there.
That's right, old boy. There we are. We've arrived, as you can see, at the next area. However, there's a slight snag here, old chap. We have a
What?
burning chest here.
A burning chest.
A burning chest. Perhaps you can access that later, old boy. What do you say?
Maybe.
Ah, we have some kind of boss room here, old boy. My word, do you see what I see here, old boy? There's a ninja here using a flame sword attack, and I think I know what that means, old boy. We're going to have to stay out of this chap's way, Venails. If we try to block his fire-based attacks, he'll cut straight through us, you'll say.
Yes, he certainly will. Yes, indeed. I think we've got. Oh, I don't know what he is.
He's a nasty fellow, I have to say.
Nice.
Oh my word, he set us on fire there, as you can see, quite handy, but don't worry, keep hacking away at these fellow.
I think he's a Garu master.
He may well be. He certainly is using lots of masterful attacks on us.
Now
I
you
have to say
can't.
that.
The last one we did, I think we blocked him. You could sort of block and then counter-attack. You can't do with this one. You've got to dodge his attacks, I think, and then hit him with the sword.
You have to dodge those swords, and right now I'm doing a very bad job of dodging those swords, I have to say, but else.
Dodge
There
the
we
attacks
go.
and then hit him.
All right, he is, as you can see, weakened there, but no, I think he's been defeated, actually. The master's gone down, I say.
Is he really?
Let's see what he says. If you shoot that which burns, he saith, with I see. A sacred golden light.
Right, okay, understood.
Really? Is that so?
So, it's going to turn everything upside down. He's gone.
My word, he blew himself up, old
He
chap.
did, yes. Did he leave us anything? He didn't leave us a
Why
thing.
did he do that? Wait a moment. No, you're quite
Oh,
wrong.
no,
He's left
yes,
us a
he
big
did.
chest here, Maniels.
What's in
Let's
that
have a-
chest? I want to know.
wonder. I think this is a big one. Let's have some quiet here, old chap.
Okay.
It is the light arrows of justice, fellows.
Oh,
A
my
very
word.
important item that will, of course, slay evil and light the way. It serves a dual purpose there. And, of course, after fighting that ninja and taking some hits, we really have been hammered there in terms of health.
We have indeed,
We've
yes.
taken a hammering, and, of course, now we've been reduced down to 2 hearts. Oh,
Two
dear.
hearts?
Well, that's not much good,
Well,
anyway.
okay,
Anyway,
right, yes.
now the question is the chest back there. I wonder if that contained a small key, old boy. We might need that later, you know.
It might do.
I'm not sure. I can't be sure there, fellows, but anyway.
No, I'm not sure either.
Let's have a look on the far side of this room. We have a rather mysterious setup here, as you can see. I
Yes.
wonder, can we jump on top here? It looks like we can.
Well,
Now,
yeah, okay, yes.
it's one of these bugs again, old chap. And he's got a horn there. Oh,
It
dear.
does seem to be, yes.
Perhaps we'll have to use the Zora Link's, shall we say, cutter ability here, old boy, I think. Let's have a look.
Hang on, no. Try
What?
the hook shot to pull that mask off.
No, by George, good idea, old chap.
Yes, yes, obviously. He's
How
got a
did
little
you
horn
think
there.
that, old
Well, I
chap?
saw the horn there and thought, hang on, I wonder if we can pull that off.
It works,
You can, yes.
it works. Lovely. Well, good thing, old chap. What can I
Straight
say?
in, yes,
You saved the
indeed.
day, old boy.
We did.
Okay, let's keep going and pressing on through the room here, fellows, as you can see. And of course, we come out to an area here, but there's something down here. It looks like quite a nasty boss chap, I have to say.
It does, yes, indeed. Okay.
Right, fellows, we are back, as you can see, and after the jump here, we've actually made a slight change. Firstly, we have walked back to the dawn of the first day because we've acquired, as you can see here, the light arrows. Now, the light arrows, indeed, are required in this dungeon to turn the whole thing upside down.
They most certainly are.
Once you've acquired those light arrows, you can, of course, set the time back to the first day to give yourself more time. Now, also, we've acquired 3 stray fairies in doing so. We also deposited our rupees at the bank now. So we are back here at the entrance to the temple, as you can see, having placed these statues on, and we're ready to fire the light arrows at the gem there, the red gem over there in the distance, to do the turning job, you'll say.
We are exactly, yes, we certainly are. Of course, so you haven't missed anything. We just popped off there and did a little bit of sort of
Time changing
spring
at the bottom.
cleaning and did bits and bobs, time changing.
That's right.
And we're back here now.
And we advise also, if you are anywhere beyond about halfway through the time, do also reset the time after you've got the light arrows. Rather good idea.
Yes, yes, you
So as
can
can
do
see-
that.
Ready? Aim
Right,
at the
I'm
gem, and oh, it's quite a tough shot. Fire! There we go.
Good shot.
as you can see, fellows, the whole temple, nay, the whole area, has now been turned completely upside down. Look at this, old chap.
It has, I see it.
It really is upside down. How confusing. But
so we've got the thing upside down, and things just falling and crashing down there. Now, where do we go?
The question is, of course, where do we go? I'd say back inside the temple, and of course, don't fall, as Bertie wisely observes there.
It's close.
Always helpful advice, old chap. Indeed, it's quite close, as you can see. We are now entering this upside-down temple. We just made it there, I have to say.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Now, of course, the inverted stone tower temple is a bit of a different ballgame to the right way up stone tower temple.
Yes.
Now, as you can see, there's a warp pad there that will eventually take us to the boss. We have to go down this crooked passageway here. Save your game first, fellows. There we are.
Save your game, that's it, yes.
That's it, as you can see. And we can go down the crooked pathway now and turn off to the right, as you'll see here.
Okay, yes, and being careful as we go. We don't have to fall off the edge there.
That's right. The sky is down. Can you believe that?
The sky's down, yes.
But anyway, here we are. We've arrived, as you can see, at a door on the right-hand side. Now, as soon as we enter this particular room, we're going to have to break out the light arrows to get rid of this pesky sunblock, as you can see there.
Okay, so we break them out, and away it goes, or we go somewhere.
That's right. Now, of course, we've opened this particular obstacle, or doorway, as it were. We are now making our way into what is known as a pump room of sorts, which has 3 gusts of wind aiming for the ceiling. Now, of course, to take advantage of those, we'll have to make use of the Deku mask here.
We will, yes.
Now, the Deku mask can take us all the way over to the right-hand side if we so wish. So let's first go there, as you can see, making use of that right-hand pump, and then cross back over to the centre, where you'll see a bridge of sorts in the middle of the room here. Now, watch out for the monster there, and go straight through this opening. So that is, of course, the central bridge, as you can see. Mind out for the hip loop, I think, there. A rather nasty failure. Around the corner here, you'll have to take off your mask thus and go straight for this switch located here.
Yes, this switch here, and this is going to do something. Let's see.
Let's have a look and see, old boy. What do you know? It's made a chest appear, old chap.
We have a chest.
A red chest, too.
I wonder what could be in there.
Do not go for the rupee trap. That leads straight to a hand, as you can see there. It's rather nasty.
Don't go.
That's a trap to make you fall off the side. So there we are. We'll go back round here and to the right, as you can see, and we're going to use our hook shot here to relieve this monster baddie of his mask, you'll see.
That's it. Rip the mask off as we learnt before.
Straight off the head, I say. There we go.
A bubble, or not a bubble, but hit him. Yes.
That's right. Try to conserve your hearts, fellows. You don't get many hearts inside this particular dungeon.
No, and also we want to make sure we've got enough green bar.
Exactly. So as you can see, there we are. We've now acquired a small key.
That's what we need.
Number 3 out of 4 in this dungeon, in fact.
Yes, we're doing well now. Yes,
so we're doing quite well. Let's change once more into Deku Link, but this time we'll go to the left-hand stream on the left of the bridge, as you can see here. Yes. And our objective now is to reach the top left of the room, which contains 2 mines and a door.
Right. So we'll miss the mines and go for the door.
Mind the mines, as always, Velio.
That's it. Right. Mind the mines.
And go straight to the door using your newly acquired key, which takes us into a room filled with, there's lava on the ceiling, old chap. That's no laughing matter.
It's no, most certainly it isn't, no.
So, as you can see, fellas, change over to your Goron mask.
Yes.
However, we don't want to use the Goron mask just yet, because firstly, we're going to have to break out those handy light arrows once more.
The light arrows, yes, break them out.
There we are, this should lighten the mood, old chap. We'll aim for that gem there and fire away, turning the whole room upside down once more. Who would have guessed?
Right, so we'll fit that room. Now we've got the lava at the bottom.
That's right. Now, of course, Goron Link has some rather heavy boots, meaning, of course, he's completely and totally impervious to lava, so stroll straight over like so.
Yes.
Remove the mask, and once more, aim for the switch and fire away. There we go.
That's it. So we've done that, and we're going to flip it back over again. Do we fall down now?
With the light arrows, of course. We are now falling, as you can see, and very quickly run over to the top here and through the door before those awful lava things start falling down again.
Right, so that's rather good. We've done that.
We've now reached a room, as you can see, which has a box contained to the bottom right. Now, in the 64 version, this was quite a notoriously fiddly one, but in this one, it's not quite so bad, I think.
Yes, in the 64 version, you had to keep going over and over and over, flipping and moving and flipping and moving. But it's not so bad in this one. So if you
That's right, but as you can see, we're going to firstly need to use the light arrows there to turn the room around. As you can see, that is, of course, the crux of the room. You just keep turning and moving and turning and moving and flipping all the time.
Yes, indeed. Turning and moving, but not as bad, as we said, as it was in the 64 version, as you'll see here.
That's right, old boy. Now, of course, let's push this box as far as it will go in the flipped room state and meet up with the central ridge there, if you will. As you can see, that ridge is blocking our progress now, so we're going to have to flip the room once more. And while you're doing this, mind out for the chew jellies who are behind us trying to assault us and ambush.
Yes, he most certainly should be very careful.
Right, there we are. As you can see now, the box is located there. Our objective is, of course, to get to that little recess down there where those chews are, so we're going to have to keep pushing the box until it reaches that part.
Indeed. Now, I don't know whether they respawn, whether we can hit them, maybe get some green bar or something from them.
I think we can, actually, fellows. If your green bar or arrows keep running out, you can... Oh, steady on now, I say, here it comes. You can, of course, get from those green bar and also arrows over and over again because they keep respawning. It's rather handy.
Well, that's handy because That green bar is currently 0.
It's now half, actually,
Now
old boy,
half,
but yes, there we are. Let's keep pushing the box meanwhile and keep on our merry way. And again, as Bertie says, those tubes will respawn to give you a limited supply of arrows and green bars. So let's keep pushing the box along. As you can see there, we've now met the wall, and of course it's back to the light arrows to give that switch there a jolly old blast once more.
A little whack, there we are.
Now the room turns upside down, thereby clearing the way for us to advance the box even further.
Yes, most certainly.
So as you can see, grab the box from this side and give it a good old shove like so. Just
push.
one or two more spaces. Here comes another green jelly, so we'll take his bar, I think, like so. Thank you, sir. There we are.
Right,
rather handy. And of course, here comes his friend, the arrow merchant, who's going to give us some arrows. Very nice of him, I say.
Right,
there
we'll
we
take that too.
Right, now get your light arrows out a third time, and or fourth time, and aim for the red gem there once more.
Blast
We are
it,
nearly
back
there,
it
old
goes.
chap. Almost there, as you can see. There we are. Now, of course, we can push that box rather snugly into place inside the switch there, which should achieve the desired result of opening a bally door.
Yes, indeed. There we are.
Let's have a look, shall we?
What happened?
The door's open.
The door's open. Great. Now,
The grating is open.
Why don't we complete our bar filling?
That's right. That's a good idea. Let's see where those jellies
Where
are. There, nice. Hey, there's one. My word.
That's the one we need.
He's gone down there. Of course he has. They always go down, don't they, old chap? There we are. Our bar is now full from the true jelly, as you can see there. So we can go around here, get on the box once more, and use that to climb and go through the door.
Hop up there and go through the door.
Watch the jelly on the way there. Goodness me.
The jelly?
Right, we have now arrived in a room containing yet another pesky wizrobe. I just can't believe this, old chap.
Yes, all those wizards, and they are a nuisance. Plus, this one has more power or more strength, I mean.
That's right. He is tougher than ever before, so watch out. And sometimes he'll appear up there, so blast him with a light arrow, like so.
That's it, that'll sort him out.
That'll teach him to mess with us, you know.
Yes.
So there he is once more over there, but he's moving now. Oh, he's going crazy.
Yes.
Would you stop moving around, for goodness sake, so I can shoot you, old chap?
Yes.
My word.
Target him right in the chest with the light arrow.
Oh, he's appeared up there. I don't think we're going to stop him now. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh, mind out for the jolly lava.
Careful.
The fire thing he fires, the fire thing, old boy.
Yes.
The rather large fireball explosion he shoots does a lot of damage, and it has a wide area of effect, so watch out, I say.
Yeah, you've got to be careful there.
And keep attacking him using your jump attack to finish him fast, as you can see there.
Yes, we've got him, yes.
No hearts of damage, I'm thrilled to say.
Yeah, oh no, thank goodness.
There we are. Of course, you don't want to get by him. He'll do a lot of damage to get hit by him, I mean.
Just hit him with your light arrow.
Now, what do we have down here apart from a very big drop? Not much, it seems. So I think we're going to have to bust out the old hookshot now, you know.
The hookshot, right, yes.
Let's firstly have a look around here, shall we? There's a hookshot panel on the floor of all places. But anyway, let's, as you can see, aim with our hookshot to the newly acquired chest up there, and we can, of course, transport tally-ho like so.
To the chest, open the chest. What is in the chest?
I think it's only a stray fairy, but never mind, old boy. It's better than
mind.
nothing. Of course, that has enabled us to go through this passageway here, down the old stairs, you'll see.
Right, okay, down the stairs.
We find ourselves in a room containing these batty poes, you'll see.
Ah,
These are
yes.
nasty fellows, the poes.
Yes.
And he's going for us already, old chap. Oh, here he comes. He's invisible. My word, invisible Poe.
Indeed, he is. Be very, very careful. Now, I don't know if you know this, but if you've got enough bottles, you can whack those in the old bottle and sell them at the shop for 50 rupees.
That's nice, but of course we don't have any bottles for
We
those.
don't, no.
We only have enough bottles for our fairies, fellows, which we're going to need, because I understand the boss of this place is quite a resilient fellow.
Yes, we need those fairies for when it gets hairy.
That's right, old boy. So let's cross over the clear blue sky, my goodness me. What do you know? Past the Poe there, as you can see, he's trying for it, old chap. He really is.
Yes, yeah.
Let's keep going. We'll raid these pots very briefly, and there's nothing inside there, of course, of use, but never mind. We're into the next room, as you can see, which contains mines. Mines, I say,
right.
along with various items like chests, but the chest is on the other side of the room. It's upside down, I say.
Ah, right.
I wonder if we can do something about that, old boy. Let's have a look around, shall we? We have here, let's see, an entranceway, but no gems inside, but there is a door over there on the right-hand side.
Right, okay, yes.
I wonder what that door could do for us, old boy.
Not sure. We'll have a look and see what's in it.
It's worth checking, I say, and what do you know? There's actually a chest over here, and Tattle's saying something. It's a Death Armos.
Ah.
Oh, there's a red mark on its chest. Perhaps we can shoot that with a light arrow. What do you think, old boy?
Yes,
I think we should
possibly,
use
yes.
a light arrow
Yes.
on that video. So let's just set the light arrows up on the Y button, as you can see, and we'll shoot it thus.
Right.
Oh, it's working, I say. He's
What's
upside down now, you know.
Right, okay, so perhaps if we run under them and slam them, smash them, as it were, with the head.
I think we should, yes, indeed, turn them upside down first, fellows, and then cause them to fall a bit like frogs and have a go at them, like so.
Right.
Whoa! We got him and he knocked us off as well, but never mind.
Never mind.
We'll try again, as you can see. Fire away, fellows. There we are. We'll cross over again, and this time try to be a bit more stealthy about it, as you can see.
Hit him one.
There we go. Good show.
Right, that's good, yes.
He did some damage, unfortunately, but never mind. On the other side, meanwhile, as you can see, a chest has appeared on the floor level. What do you know?
Aha, right.
I wonder if there's a red mark inside this room as well, old chap.
I
don't think there is, sadly, no.
Can't see it, no. Right,
no, I'm just looking around the room here, fellows, but I can't see any red marks, so it's time to cross over once more back to from whence we came.
Oh, you sure?
I think so, unless there's a way... Oh, hold on, there's a passageway over there too. Oh, just a moment. Have I missed something, old boy?
Oh, you may have done. Why don't you try to go into the far end of this area?
Let's have a look, fellows. Aha, let's have a look around now. I do believe we have, yes, a passageway that leads across the room there, as you can see. But there doesn't appear to be any way of reaching it at this time, old chap.
No, it doesn't.
There is, however, a switch here from a, shall we say, an eye switch of some sort. It's worth pressing that, you know.
Right, okay, yes.
Let's try that, fellows. As you can see, we'll try the eye switch down there, and... Oh, I say I missed. Oh, I can't hit it from there. Let's try again.
Right, okay, let's have a shot then.
Bit frightful, old chap.
It is,
let's try again, fellows, as you can see, and...
Not an easy shot, but
No.
try it. You sure it's an eye switch?
It is, actually, yes, but I don't think I can trigger it from this side, unfortunately.
That's
Most curious.
I don't
No, I
think,
can't.
No, you can't get it. Right, okay.
All right, okay. Let's proceed on our merry way, fellows, without further ado. Oh, that's a close one, never mind.
Word.
There we are, as you can see, back in the main room now, with a Deku plant over here. So let's change it into Deku Link and get cracking, shall we?
Okay, yes, they keep cracking, yes.
Right, I'm going to put the mask on the arrow slot, in this case on the X button there. There we go.
And off we go, flying somewhere we don't know, hoping not to do.
Flying somewhere to whence we don't know. That's right. Can we go past these mines?
Oh!
No, we can't, old chap, I say.
And you're learning with us.
That's right, Vadales. Those mines are nasty ones, but what we could do, I think, is perhaps shoot them with arrows first. Maybe I should have thought that before going over there, old boy.
Perhaps, but sometimes, you know...
You don't always think of these things.
You don't think of these things.
There we go, that's cleared the way.
That's
okay. Now, of course, we should be able to scoot round this mine and get straight to there, Vadales, and I think we're going to need whatever is in there. If it's a stray fairy, we'll want to get our hearts back, you'll see. So, let's have a look now, and we've landed safely, just about.
Now, careful,
pots! The nasty pots.
Flying pot trick.
The pots have brains, old chap.
Potty.
That's right, old boy. Let's have a look then, fellas. We're going to use this plant to cross over, as you can see, once more to the left-hand side of me. Only just going to make that. Goodness me.
Oh, my word, just.
So you have to take the mined route there, fellas, in order to get across, mind you. So,
yes,
let's go through the door now, and I wonder what lies on the other side, old chap.
Let's have a look.
Some of these fellows over here. It would be best to take these out from a distance using our bow and arrow, because, of course, they remove your ability to draw your sword if you get hit by them. So, shoot those like so, fellows. There we are. They have, of course, dropped hearts too, which is very handy at this point, I'll have you know.
Oh, it is, yes.
I can hear a bomb chew, and I wonder what's inside these crates. It's pot. Okay. No, not pot, I mean green bar.
Pot. No, we do.
You know what I'm saying, fellows.
Yes,
We don't condone that sort of thing, I say. And the door's shut behind us, old chap.
Oh, no.
It's the Grim Reaper, I think, old boy. It's
What's
called
his name?
Gomez. Your attacks won't do a thing, she says, until you have to take out all the bats first, you'll say.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Well, in that case, we certainly will have to go for the bats, as you can see.
Yes.
Perhaps we can use arrows of light to have a splash damage type effect. What do you think, old boy?
Throw
the shot, I think. Let's
try.
Yes, I say that's caused the bats to go away. Indeed, I say.
Right.
That's causing a lot of damage, actually. As you can see, the old idea of using the arrows, the light arrows, causes the bats to dissipate, thereby opening him to a nice attack from the sword.
Wait a minute.
No!
That doesn't Zora, the Zora mask, don't you have an electric barrier or something?
A barrier, you'll say. That's a good idea, Elship, but as it stands, I can seem to get him. Oh, by George, his attacks are doing so much damage. But thankfully, I have a fairy to hand, as you can see, or three, in fact.
Yes, you can get rid of all the bats, I think, if you use that.
Yes, I think you may be able to, but it's a good point. But in this case, I'm making do just fine with the light arrows, actually. So,
well, I think those bats drop sort of energy, green energy, arrows and things.
Yes, indeed. As you can see, the spinning aside attack he does there, you'll need to block that, otherwise he'll hit you for sure, as you can see.
Yes, you have to defend against him.
That's right. Let's see if we can get that final hit in. Oh, come on, Link. There we go.
Oh, my word. Well done.
That'll show that
Excellent.
blighter.
You did him quick, thank goodness.
Okay, fellows, as you saw there, that particular boss, it was a matter of beating him with light arrows, but you can also, as Bertie says, use the Zora barrier to cause the bats to dissipate.
Well, if you get in trouble, yes, then the bats will drop you things like the green bar and things, but the thing is, though, be very careful, because if he hits you, you're in real trouble, loads of hearts.
He does a lot of damage, as you saw there, fellows,
yes.
and he certainly knocked us for 6 there. He took away a whole fairy, in fact. By George. Anyway, as you can see, let's get the bunny hood back on for quick transportation.
The bunny hood?
I do hope there's some kind of, shall we say, green pots inside these jars. I don't know, it's a...
Green bar? We're always running out of the bloody green bar!
There's no green bar. It's quite a jarring experience, I have to say.
It most certainly is, yes.
And inside here, a great big chest awaits. Ha! At last, Fedels, we have obtained the boss key to
key?
whence the buddy boss himself
To the
works.
boss?
That will, of course, enable us to find the boss himself. However, we can't get there yet, old chap.
Why?
Because, of course, we have to find our way there first.
Oh, now that's interesting.
Now,
right.
that's always the catch, isn't it, old boy?
Yeah,
Really?
it is, yes, oh yes.
As you can see, we have fully replenished our stocks here, so in the style as previously, use the arrows here to take out these floaty skull Fedels, as you can see.
Right, okay,
One
yes.
and two. There we are, that's it.
Okay,
I'm
yes.
just testing you, of course, here, Fedels.
Of course we are, testing
So-
to see if they're on,
Keep them on their toes, that's
Yeah,
right.
following, yes,
That's
yes.
right. So as you can see, Fedels, go through this door once more, and the question is, where do we go now, old chap?
Well,
I
that
can
is the question.
see
Are we in the sky room now?
we are in the sky room once more, and I can see we have something actually on the left-hand side.
Right.
We haven't yet been there, old. Whoa! Stay down, Nick.
Well, why don't we shoot those spiky mine things?
Yes, I
like
think
we did
that's a
last
good
time,
idea, okay.
And fly over there.
That's a good idea. We'll use it, of
Watch
course.
those nasty jars though, because they get you.
They do, you're right, old boy. So, as you can see, we're going to transform once more into Deku Link here and transport ourselves.
Translocate.
Translocate ourselves
That's it, translocate,
over to the
yes.
right-hand side where those nasty pots were, and this time we'll actually try shielding the bad things. So,
Right, okay,
as you can see,
careful,
we'll drop
keep your
down here
face
and
away.
use your shield here, Fedels, to avoid the pots. Thus, there we
Right,
go.
okay, got rid of the pots. Now then.
There's a door there, but we can't get through it in the moment.
Well,
old
there
chap.
isn't, but the thing is, what do we do? Yes, now.
On the other side of the room, I can see another door, and I do believe, no, we can't go through that one either, old little boy.
Well, we should be able to take the side door.
I think we can. There's a
I
door
think
on
it's
the
south,
other
isn't it?
side. I can see a door indeed on perhaps the south side of the room there.
That's
Phils.
correct.
So let's transport once more down there. I can see a door, and I think we actually went there earlier, if memory serves, old chap.
Well, we may have done. Yes,
Right, Fedels, as you can see, we have returned now to the Poe room because we've missed something in here, you'll see.
we did, yes, as you can see.
Yes, we
missed
need
the key.
We've missed a key, of course. We need to equip the Deku mask once more, and there we are, some hearts. We need to go into the flower, onto the floor, and you'll see the flower on the far side.
I
there.
see it.
Well, actually, we missed an opening on the right-hand side. Easy to miss there, as you can see. We're going to have to use this flower, bury into it thus, and then proceed, pardon me, sirs, into the flower on the right.
Exactly.
I beg your pardon. Into the walkway on the right,
the walkway
and
on the
there
right.
you go.
That's it.
We missed that before, and here's a jolly Armos knight once more, I say. So we're going to have to shoot this fellow using our light arrows like so and dispose of him rather fast. Come on,
Very quickly, let's
Elsa.
let him out.
There we are. He's going to blow. I say he's gone. Okay.
Oh, look, handy, green bar.
Rather handy green bar. As you can see, though, I can still hear those nasty Poes behind us. But anyway, let's keep moving.
Okay, keep
whoa,
going.
whoa!
Oh, look at that, he just came from
He got us
nowhere.
out of nowhere there.
the heart
Phil.
out.
He's a thwomp, I say.
Yeah, he's
anyway,
like that,
as
yes.
you can see, he's going to blow once more. And come on, sir. Knock yourself out. There we are. Literally. Thank you very
That's
much.
it, he's gone.
Okay, now let's have a little look around here. As you can see, we have yet more of these things. They're really everywhere, aren't
They
they?
are, these
chap?
are everywhere, yes.
My word, I think we were here before, actually, you know.
Yeah, we could have been,
Right,
yes.
that should take him out, as you can see, and more green bar. And meanwhile, on the other side lies yet another one. But we don't need to go there. We need to go up here and step
Stand
on
the
this
old thing,
switch.
And what's
I
going to
wonder.
happen? And here it is.
Aha, so perhaps we need to play our elegy here to keep this switch down. Y, X, Y, R, Y, A, X, just in case you forgot.
Most certainly, yes.
There we
Do
are.
that, and it will happen.
That, of course, create Ben and allow him to stand on the platform for us, whereupon we can then go and proceed to the newly unlocked chest, which had a fire ring around it but no longer does.
Right, okay, yes. Now, this
we
is
are.
the one we need. This is red, and red's a good colour for chests.
Red's a very good colour, yes, I like red, old boy. Let's
Right.
see if we can get to that, and there we go.
Up we
okay.
go. Bit of another green bar there, which we need.
Does this
and
chest have what I think it has?
I'm sure it has.
Let's have a look, Fedels. Rejoice
Yes!
with me! We have acquired the final key of the Stone Tower, Fedels.
Most
Huzzah!
certainly. And of course, you see, we missed that one earlier, which is why we had to come back.
Precisely, well said, old boy.
But we
This-
thought we'd bring you along with us so you could see it happen.
Indeed, this tower certainly does keep you on your toes, I have to
Oh,
say.
it does, yes.
Can we get back down here, I wonder? Oh, just about
Ooh,
there, just
look at
about,
that.
I say. Mind you, I am being assaulted by Pose here. Now,
Never.
let's proceed on our way, Fedels. As you can see, once more, it's a matter of going to the right here, and then hookshotting over to that chest where we were previously.
Yes, it.
These are
Straight
those
in.
knights just keep coming back,
Yes,
don't they?
they respawn and you have to smack them again, but never mind.
That's right, never mind, old boy. Take off the mask, thus, as you can see, pelt this Fedor with a light arrow. Take that, your buddy
That's
evildoer. Cross over and avoid his attack. And of course,
Yes.
he'll blow up as well, so dodge his counterattack there, as you can see. There we
Most
go.
certainly, yes, they're arrowing, aren't they?
Yes, very arrowing, old boy.
Yes.
So as you can see, use the hook shot once more to
Yes.
proceed up to that chest there, which is actually a latch point over there.
Latch point, yes.
Drop.
Drop.
It's
Oh,
quite
careful.
tough, I know, is it?
Latch
There
the
we
point
are.
and drop down on the platform. That's
Drop
it.
down and use your key to bowl through this door like there's no tomorrow, which in this case they may not be. But
They
anyway,
may. Oh, if you don't hurry up, there won't be. So
we have
this-
another baddie Igor here. It's an
Igor,
Igor.
so-
Now, of course, earlier we had one of these fellows, but he seems to be using a beam attack.
He's using a beam attack. Oh, he is.
Use
Yes.
the light arrows of justice here to send this fellow packing, but mind out and watch out for his attack attacks, I say. It's light arrows along with the hook shot, and it'll take you 4 hits. So make sure you've got enough green bar, and don't get hasty with your attacks.
Yes.
Only attack when you're sure you have a clear shot.
Yes.
Not now, in other words.
Yes, indeed. Because if you miss, you'll deplete your green bar. If you don't have any backups, that's the end of that.
He's now closed his eyes, so we're not going to attack, as you can see. But now we can, once more, and
That's
one more hit might do
and
it.
the hook shot.
Let's have a look.
He wants another one.
There we go.
Oh, no, he's down. He's down.
These are nice, nasty blighters, aren't they? I don't like those fellows.
Gives a hot top on shooting a beam this time.
And
so watch
before
out.
you asked, I say, no, you can't get through that door until he's dead. So don't try; he'll just knock you away.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, yes.
Right. We have here a switch along with many, many spikes, old
Did
boy.
you leave anything behind?
Sadly not, old chap. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. Right, we've hook-shotted that, and there's now a chest on the ceiling, which I think we're going to have to use to cross over now. What do you say, old chap?
Well, we may do, yes. So
Now,
the
if
old
you're
Igor
wondering-
left nothing behind then.
No, if you're wondering about the Giant's Mask fellows, which you may be, I'm sure, guess what I say?
Aha!
In the 3DS version of the game, the Giant's Mask chest no longer exists. I'm going to take a hit. Quick, Link, quick, I say!
Quick, cricket, move him up!
He's gonna
get ahead! Oh!
I've been hit, fellows, what can I say? We're going to have to use the hookshot point here to cross over this, no doubt. So let's see if we can do something here. It's over there at the moment.
Hit it
so
before that thing comes back.
I'm doing that. Tally-ho, fellows. There we are. We've made it over, as you can see.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Now, before...
As I was saying, yes,
Yes,
before, of course, the Giant's Mask was acquired before meeting the boss, but this time it's not, as you can see.
It most certainly isn't, and that's why I was saying that earlier, is anything behind. Well, actually, in the old version, a chest used to appear after defeating that Igor.
That's right.
With the Giant's Mask in, but not now.
Now it no longer does,
So
of course,
forget that.
because the Giant's Mask is actually acquired in the boss battle, as you're about to see here, fellows.
Ah.
Before we go birding, and there's a Beamos over here about to surprise us from behind, as you can see.
Let's give him what for.
Let's give him what for with our bombs of justice, shall we? Take that, I say. Have a blast, old chap. Why don't you?
There we
Oh,
go,
that
that's it.
hurt. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, steady on.
Right.
It would be very wise for us to shield these pots because they're trying to kill us, as you can see.
Yes.
Anyway, let's break the pots open and get hearts. I wonder if there's a fairy inside here. I hope so.
Nice, wouldn't it? I mean, we could do with one.
Really, we could, old chap. But there's no fairies for the likes of us.
Load of hearts.
Load of hearts. Well, yes, we love you too. Thank you very much. Anyway, as you can see, Vales, I'm just checking my items here. Before I go in to see this boss, I have 1 fairy, 2 fairies, and I have full stocks of every item, and so should you.
Excellent, yes.
That's arrows, bombs, and whatnot. Now, it is time to confront the boss of the Stone Tower. Prepare yourselves, arrows, because here we go!
I'm prepared.
Are we ready? Are we quite ready, old chap?
We've only got 6 hearts.
But it would be all right. You didn't have to spoil the mood, old boy.
6 hearts?
No, please, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's just go down there. Oh, hello, fellows. We're back, I say. Now, I have to report something to you.
Yes.
That boss is, shall we say, harder than we thought, you see.
That boss is rock hard.
He's tough. Now, I have to advise you, we got knocked out playing that boss. You may not have done, but whilst you're fighting the boss, you'll receive the Giant's Mask after beating the Blue Worm.
Yes.
That is, of course, this item here, as you can see. That'll turn you into a giant, which you can use on the Red Worm. Now, of course, we're going to warp straight back to the boss now, using this handy boss warp pad here, which you can also do if you get knocked out, and show you how it's done this time.
Most certainly.
Well,
But
hopefully.
we're going to try, yes.
We're going to try our best, you
Yes,
know.
so we've gone in there, so you haven't missed it. You haven't missed anything. We've
That's
gone
right.
in there, got knocked out, got the mask with us now, because obviously we took the first blue worm out, and there's a big change there in this version. You have the blue worm to take out first, and then and only then you get the big giant's mask.
Exactly, so without further ado, fellows, I would say to you, let's venture forth once more into the breach, I say.
We will, and firstly we will have the blue chap to take out.
Indeed, this should be a faster cutscene this time, because of course we've already seen it, and here he comes again, the Red Worm, who we can't touch at first, and of course then the Blue Worm, who we'll also have to take out using the light arrows like before.
Exactly.
Well,
so-
you didn't see before, but that's how you have to do it, I
No,
say.
no, you had to take the blue worm out first. Of course, you don't have the mask. Previous version, you would have had the mask now, but not this time. You
That's
take
right.
this blue chap out first by shooting those things underneath his belly like eyes.
As soon as the fight starts in Fiddles, use your light arrows to start targeting those eyes straight away and make sure you have enough green bar for that. It's very, very draining, these arrows, you'll see.
Yes.
There's 2 good hits already there, I'm pleased with those.
Indeed,
Oh,
I
I
think-
say, mind the Red Worm, he's
Be
very, very
careful.
nasty.
The red
okay?
worm is extremely dangerous. Now, the problem is, you see, we've only got 6 hearts.
6 hearts. We do have 3 fairies. We took the liberty of replenishing our fairy stocks first.
got your head up
Providing
fairies,
that you use the bunny hood and stay out of the way of these monsters, you should be okay. The bunny hood here is very, very handy. I can't stress it enough.
Run over there and whack his eye.
We'll cycle around here and then attack him using our arrows of
Watch
light.
that
So
red one, though.
watch the tail, I say.
There he goes.
There we are. There's
Arrow
one hit,
right.
and there's 2 hits, and there's 3 hits, and
Three
can we... No, that's a lot for now. Of course, only 2 rounds is all that blue worm will take. He hasn't got much staying power in the ring, you'll see.
Certainly, and we don't get...
However, he does this time have 5 eyes on his underbelly, so keep an eye out for that red worm and stay out of his way. As you can see, he tried to charge you there, the nasty fellow.
Now, if you get hit with this worm in Little Link state, it's at least 2 hearts straight out.
That's right, it's
and
a lot of damage.
Well, exactly, and you've only got 6 hearts like us. It's pretty bad, and you get knocked out very quickly.
As you can see, he's going for me again there, the absolute blighter. Now, the blue worm does not seem to charge you. It's only the red worm that does that, and he hasn't reformed his eyes yet.
Not yet.
As you can see, so he should have... Oh, there comes the red worm again, fellows. Here comes the blue one now above our heads.
There you are.
There's
one eye.
Oh, I missed him. Never mind. Just keep firing.
Eye.
Let's see if we can get as many hits as we can off the hair, as you can see.
2 eyes you got there. You got 2 eyes.
Oh, yes, I got another one as well. Good
2
show.
eyes, nice shot.
Let's get out of the way of that red chap again. Here he comes. I thought he'd be coming by now, as you can see there, Fiddles. Mind out, he's very deadly.
Go for it.
There's
Nice
one
shot,
more,
and
and
nice shot.
he's moving fast now, but...
Go on, nice shot it.
Nearly.
No, he didn't.
I tried the nice shot. I think I'm going to get clobbered by that red worm now, old chap.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yes, but he gets
yes,
he gets
but I
a
got
shot.
the worm, as you can see. There
Right,
we are.
okay.
Worth a hit, I say. Let's
So
see what he does
round
now.
we
He's
go.
going round in circles,
There's
and...
the eye.
There's the eye. Let's try to land here on that, shall we? If we can. We'll have to wait until he
Red
cycles
worm's
round.
all over us as we're trying to
He
get this guy
certainly
here.
is, old
So-
chap. Let's try to cycle around and fire
Right.
the arrow. There we go.
Yes, he's done.
Phase 1 is down. Now at this point, Fedales, you'll receive the Giant's Mask, so hop along quickly and take it, I say.
Most certainly, Giant's Mask. Now you've defeated the first blue worm.
Now, without further ado, Fedales, make all haste to that Giant's Mask, get it on and turn big before you get knocked out.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
You need it.
You need it, I say. In this case, we're going to make haste towards the central platform once more, replenish our green bar, and then, and only then, do the transforming lark, as you can
Most
see.
certainly.
So here we are, we have our bar replenished, get the Giant's Mask on and pop it on thus, like so, to turn into Giant Link.
Giant Link will
Giant
not destroy
Link.
the
Ah.
big red worm, who's
That's
very
right.
tough.
Now, of course, we can make use of these boulders here
You
to
must
stun
do.
the worm. As you can see, these are very handy. Wait for him to appear out of the ground and then go for him, I say. Where is he now?
There he is. Now
he
get
is.
ready. Now get ready. Turn
Get ready,
round.
chuck a boulder, old chap. Oh no, he's moved. He's badly moved.
Okay, we'll pick it up again. No, he's there. He's out.
Just a moment, old boy. You can roll these chaps, finish them off fast without having to worry about punching them, you see. And they
can.
sometimes drop you hearts, although not always. So
Right, okay, get with the boulder then.
I'll
and
get the builder ready, as you can see, and we're going to chuck it like so.
Nice shot.
Ha
Now,
ha!
what is
Straight
he-
in the kisser, old chap.
It was. No, he's stunned there. Grab hold of him quickly.
I shall grab hold of his tail, just like in the Zelda trailer. As you can see, Fails, get over to his tail a bit sharpish and grab that chap to give him a mighty hit using a smashing swing-a-ding attack.
A swing-a-ding. That's a special game from Birdie word, a swing-a-ding attack.
Yes, inspired by Wario, perhaps.
Was it?
Mighty
Yeah.
hit of justice there.
Look.
Rah!
Okay, that's rawed him for one, raw.
Link roared at him, as you can see.
Looks
and
like
said,
we
"I
only
thought I
lose
would
one 3DS today then.
Really, old
Well,
boy?
yes, hopefully we won't lose this match anyway.
No, as
Right.
we've been knocked
No,
over.
no.
I say, he's pelting us with those things.
He's pelting. We
Let's-
need hearts.
I know,
now.
I can see a heart there, so I'll grab that one.
And one behind
also
you, one
that
behind you there, there,
too.
there.
It's running out fast. Link's so slow, isn't he, old boy?
Slow lump, but never mind. Get the boulders for the next strike.
I shall do just that, old chap. As you can see, I've got some more green bar here, which I'll need. Otherwise, if you don't get these green pots, you'll turn back into small Link, and you don't want that.
We don't want
Skin
that.
of the
Wait,
teeth
wait,
there.
let's see where it is.
Ah,
And
another good hit,
hit.
I say. But that time, of course, it hasn't knocked him out, I think, unless I'm mistaken. Yes, it
Well,
has, it badly
Right,
has.
okay, well, it's the boulders we need.
The bold boulders, that's right, and that's a
Swing-a-ding
mighty...
number 2.
Swing-a-ding number 2, Vanilles. Give him the old swing-a-ding, I say.
Right, wacko, that's
Aha.
it. Right, okay now.
Now, I dare say, as you may have noticed, the next part is rather more tough because, of course, we have run out of boulders.
Unbelievable, can't believe it.
Unbelievable, old chap, but it's true, though. As you can see, he's going for us now. Let's get him, I say. Oh, you'll have to use your fist to deliver the finishing blow now.
It's fist only.
You have to use fisticuffs to give him a jolly good knocking, Vanilles, and then, of course, you'll be able to, I say, head on there.
Oh, steady.
Oh, my word.
Well, you've got to hit him.
Link's fists are very short range, so therefore you
Hit,
have to...
hit,
there
hit,
we are,
hit.
we can hit him now, I say.
Right.
Good old hit.
Those blue sparks are a good sign.
That's
and
right,
again.
and one more might do it.
Is
Oh.
that enough to knock him down?
It's not, sadly.
No,
Almost,
and more, and
almost.
more.
Oh, nasty hit from his fire attack there, as you
Right,
can see
give
there,
him some
Phillips.
more, give him some more.
I'll give him some more, Obi. I'm chasing him, as you can see. He's coming around for another pass, and
Right,
here we
right,
go.
right,
There's
right,
another
right,
good hit. All right.
2 hits, 3 hits.
That should do the hitting for sure, but it hasn't. It hasn't.
And more then. Take
One
him
more,
some
I
more.
say. Take some more hits, you matty cat.
He doesn't want it. Incredible. Okay, right.
Quite incredible, I have to say, as Bertie's saying there. Indeed, he does have a lot of staying power. Now, there is one thing where we got caught out last time, and you definitely don't want to, I say.
Yes.
If you get caught with no green bar and you're too far away from the centre, you'll be caught and trapped against miles and miles of monsters.
You will, yes. Okay, there he goes.
There he goes again,
Can
as you can
we
see.
hit him?
Can we hit him? That's the question. We'll close range like so and give him a
One
good
hit.
old
It's nice. Surely that's enough.
It's not enough, I'm afraid, old boy. It's not enough at all.
No,
No,
miss,
just
miss,
out of
miss,
range.
miss.
This bit, of course, gets very tough because you no longer have anything to throw at him, so you
Yes,
have
so
to
you've got
really
to cycle-
use your
yeah, 2,
fists
3, 4
like
hits
that.
hits there. 5 hits. He's got to be down.
He's not down, old boy. He's really going for it. He's coming round from another pass, as you can see. Lash into him like so.
That's a lot
hit him
of hits.
over and over again, but sadly, no, I'm wrong. There we
Grab
go.
hold of him and swing it
Swinging
in.
time. Ha ha. Right, Vales, there we are. That's another mighty hit, but you know, old boy, that's not enough yet, old chap.
How many do we need?
I just don't know. It seems so many.
Well, that's 3 hits.
That's
Surely
3
enough.
hits. I mean, surely we're getting close now, old boy. You'd think so.
My word, can't believe it's still going.
Let's transform
Okay.
back into regular Link here, as you can see, Vales, and get some green pots, okay?
How far
they
are you
of
away?
course,
Quick.
just here, old boy.
Don't get hit as regular Link.
And
You'll be
we'll-
out.
That's right, old chap. You'll be out very fast.
Right, I
as
need
you
some
can
hops.
see, he's going for us again, old chap.
Right, okay, hit him.
Now's
hit him,
our
hit him.
chance to hit him. Oh, I just missed, old chap.
Okay,
No.
not to worry. Okay.
As you can see, these other chaps are trying to close in us now,
Right,
so
we
we'll
need some
use
hearts,
those
so
to get
catch
some
them.
hearts. That's right. Now, of course, I've just taken a hit there, so we better close in on these fairies once more. There's 1 heart. That's all we've got, old boy.
Right, how many fairies have we got left?
I think we have 3 fairies, so we're okay, old chap.
Okay,
Let's
right,
see if we
too
can
bad.
get some hits in this time. Oh, there we
Right,
are.
it's 1 hit. I think we're going to have to get about 8, 9 hits on that baddie until he goes down.
Are you saying 9 hits for real?
I'm thinking, I'm counting the last time, it was what, 9 hits at least.
I can't be sure, but I certainly...
That was about another 3 there.
You mean, of course, the hits of the fist on his body, don't you,
The
old chap?
fists, yes.
That's
Heart
right.
behind you, just
I
there.
see,
that's
I've got it,
right.
old boy. Don't you worry, I say. There we are, okay. Now let's see if we can move round, because he is behind us and I can't see where he's gone now, so we're just going to have to stay on top
Hit him,
of
hit him, there he is.
There we are. Oh, at
What's
the
he doing?
critical moment, we ran out of
Unbelievable.
power, I say. This is terrible, old boy.
No, we have to get this sorted out very quickly, and we're right in it now.
That's the risk you take when you don't keep an eye on that bar, you'll see. So
Okay,
use
right.
your bunnyhood and make haste for the central platform. There we are.
Right, okay,
Here
now-
he comes again. Let's sidestep his attack and give her a good old smacking with a
1, 2,
fist
3,
of justice
3
there,
to
I
4
say.
hits
Some
there,
mighty hit,
yes.
and he's turned round on us. He's turned round.
Not to worry, keep hacking away.
It doesn't matter if we get knocked out because we have a fairy here, so we can afford to wail on him, I say.
Keep whacking away.
Just half a heart left, but we do have some fairies to hand
Hack
us, I
away.
say. I'm hacking and bashing, old chap. Oh,
No,
I seem to
not
miss
that
him that
time.
time. Not that time, old boy, indeed. Let's get round. He should be coming round for another pass shortly.
Okay.
There, he's going round there now, as you can see. And you really have to let this chap know the pain of fists in order to get him down, I say, don't you?
certainly do. Right, ready to hack him away.
I'm hacking, old boy. 1, 2, and 3.
Hit!
Have some of that, I say,
No,
but
we
no,
missed him
we just
completely.
missed him.
Total miss.
I don't think you can hit him then. I think that's one of his attack modes.
Okay,
you can't
right.
actually hit him
Okay,
then, old
let's,
chap.
let's hack him now.
Let's hack him now, as you can
Sidestep.
see. That's a
1,
good
2,
one,
3,
as you can see there.
3, 4 hits.
Lots
yeah.
of nice hits, but he's knocked us out. But don't worry, Link is coming back into action, I
He
say.
most certainly is then, because we should have a fairy, so we'll be okay any second and coming back. Here we go.
There we are,
Right,
as you
okay.
can see, and some more hits might do it here. I'm not sure,
1,
though.
2, 3, no, 2 more hits there. Pretty good. Right.
We're
okay.
going to have to very quickly transform into regular Link, as you can see, because we have no bar left.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, old chap, I
Don't
say.
get hit.
Oh
That's
no,
it.
hold
Right.
on, this is going wrong, old chap. Stay calm, stay calm. Let's grab this pot, as
Grab
you can
the
see.
pot, quickly,
Like
that's
so,
it.
and very quickly go back into giant.
Kick it.
Oh!
Oh, no, he caused it, didn't he?
He did that time, old boy, but
Okay,
don't
right,
worry, he
here
should
we
be cycling round shortly for another pass, I'm sure. This is all about stamina and endurance against this nasty boss, you know.
Extremely hard boss battle, this is.
Extremely
Very
tough to say that
difficult,
it's,
very
and we
tough.
have nothing
Hit.
at all. We can't hit him yet, old boy. He's going to go back inside his hidey hole now, as
Right,
you can
okay.
see. That particular attack you can't count on, unfortunately, but stay calm. We've nearly won this one, Fedels.
Right, okay, hit him,
Just
hit
a
him,
few
hit him.
more hits and he'll be down. There we
Three,
go.
three,
And I
three.
think
Sorry, that's enough.
It's not.
He's still.
This chap is really persistent, I say. He
Can't
really is, you
believe
know.
it.
As you can
And
see,
another one,
there we
and
are.
more.
More hits, I say.
We're smashing
Oh,
to
and back
pieces,
down he
really.
goes.
He still doesn't want it. I
He
can't
doesn't want
believe
any of this, you know,
Whack
and
him
that's a
away.
good hit. There we are. He's going down now for the count, I say.
Down he goes.
Let's run
Grab
up
and
to him and
spin.
grab quickly, I say. Grab and give him the swinging.
The swinging.
Go on, old Link. Smash that chap down, I say.
Smash him to bits. There we are.
Let's see what happens, old boy.
Right.
It's another mighty hit. Is that it, old chap?
I hope so.
There you go, Fedils. Justice always prevails in the end, I say.
He's down and we have won.
Ah, we got the Bally Blighter at last.
Yes.
That was one of the hardest boss fights in all of Zelda, I really have to say.
It most certainly is, yes.
As you can see, Fedils, we've acquired another heart container, thereby taking up our total energy now to 7 hearts in all. And I do hope you had enough time left, Fedils, because of course the clock is ticking all the while in that boss fight. But anyway, without further ado, let's get a green pot here and then seize those remains, old chap.
Well, so that's how you defeat these big twin snake bosses, or Twinmold.
The twin snakes, that's right, old
That's
chap.
right.
My goodness, videos, after a long and hard fight there with the boss battle, and also, of course, breaking the stone tower, we have at last completed the 4 giants questline of this entire game, meaning we hold all 4 boss remains, and really, I say to you, videos, there's only one thing left to be done now.
Would that be final boss and ending?
Final boss, you'll say? Is it really final boss time next, old
The
chap?
final boss, I can't believe it, so!
I have to say that this is the first time I've ever seen that cutscene. I think I understand now where the story's going. I never did complete this game back in the day, you'll see.
Well, no, exactly, so now we know and now they all know, but the final boss looms.
This is exciting for me as well as you, Fails. I have to say, the final boss awaits very soon. We'll pop down here and save our game and say thank you very kindly for joining us with Stone Tower, and next, of course, it's back to Clocktown to put this to rest once and for all.
And it most certainly is to come back very soon, because we'll be back in a blink of an eye to take on the final boss.
That's right, Fails. See you again in part 14 of Majora's Mask. We look forward to seeing you then. Until then.